I have another video.
You
This
do.
one is titled, yes, this one is titled, Didn't Allah Create Gays? And then epic reply. So I think you know
Ooh.
what this is about, because a lot of times within religious communities, Muslim or Christian, right? They're like, oh, why being gay is a sin? Allah created gay people, right? So how could something like that be a sin? And now Ali Dawah here, he says that he has an epic reply.
Ooh.
Should we guess what the epic reply is before we look at it? I mean,
I don't know. I wouldn't know what exactly he would say because obviously, but I'm just gonna go with the
it's a
obvious,
test.
which is that well, yeah, but that's just a test. Allah created you gay, and He wanted to test you that way.
Yeah.
So your job
I
is
mean,
to
Allah
resist
created
the temptation.
the devil. Allah
Yeah, yeah,
created the devil.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
basically.
So Allah can create things that are wrong, haram things, bad things, but your
Yeah.
test is to avoid them.
Yes. So
We do have an
I
answer to
made
that
you
too.
gay, and you're welcome. So Allah made you gay to see if you would act upon it. And
Exactly.
this is actually, it's not a curse, it's an opportunity to
To
show Allah you have been blessed for being gay, because us straight people, we don't have as much opportunities as you to prove Allah how much we love him. So you should
Mm.
be thanking God for making your life so miserable and hard. You were like, thank you, God. My life sucks because of you. Thank you for making it so difficult and giving me the opportunity to show how much I will suffer for you.
And this is where that argument from Muslims comes from that you don't have to. It's okay to be gay. It's bad to act upon it. So we can still love
Yeah,
you,
yes.
and then go by. I think Christians use that line as well. That hate the sin, not the sinner, something like that.
Yeah, but they go one step further, right? So I hear Christians say like, "Oh, it's okay to be gay, but it's not okay to, do gay things," right? But these people, like Ali Dawah kind of people, they go a step further and like, actually, the suffering is a blessing. It's an opportunity, because in suffering you get close. If life is too comfortable, you forget who made you. You forget. You become too attached. God gives the blessings of this world to the people that He has, give up on, to make them drown in their sin. So if they're going away from Allah, you're like, okay, if this world is what you want, I will give more. I will give you fame. I will give you money. I will give you comfort, and you will keep drowning in all that sin, and you get farther and farther away from Allah. But suffering and misery is how, when God takes something away from you, because He wants you to come back. He wants to remind you that you got everything from Him, and that He is all that matters. He takes away this world from you, so you focus on the thereafter and what matters.
Hmm.
Yeah. So let's see what Ali Dawah is saying actually. Here, let's bring it up.
Oh,
All right.
being homosexual or being bisexual or being anything other than heterosexual is a sin, but Allah creates you like that.
What did you mean? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent magic.
See, that lady at the bottom. She's a Muslim, okay, but she is pro LGBT.
Or being anything other than heterosexual is a sin.
Why is this a sin? She's basically asking why. But Allah made me that way, so why would this be a sin?
But Allah creates you like that.
What did you mean? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent magic down via Harut and Marut.
So magic, for people who don't know, like sorcery, magic, wizardry, all of that is like first of all, Muslims believe that's a real thing, but also it's a major sin. It's like a major sin, like one of the worst sins. So if you actually cast a spell, there's a difference between miracles and people who cast spells. Miracles are done by prophet, and it's not their own power, it's Allah's power being channeled through the prophet. But sorcerers, they cast spells. It's usually, I don't know if it's in Islam it's their power. It's usually a jinn's power. They're channeling a jinn's power through themselves. But whatever they're doing, it's a major sorcery. This is why they're against Harry Potter and stuff like that. But so yeah. So Ali Dawah is saying like, Ali
have they
Dawah
written
is
a
saying like,
thesis on Harry Potter as well?
oh yeah, they have fatwas, and they have like completely condemn Harry Potter. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
because the problem is they don't see it as fiction. They see that this is real shit.
no, this is promotion of sorcery. They believe sorcery is a real thing, and Harry Potter is promoting it, right?
Harry Potter's
So
magic
Ali
wand is real.
Dawah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So Ali Dawah is suggesting here that what is she saying? She's saying God created gay people, so being gay cannot be a sin. So Ali Dawah is making a point that well, God also created sorcery, like sorcery and magic is a real thing, and that's a sin. So obviously that just because Allah created it does not negate the fact that it's a sin. But let's see.
Sihr. Sihr, which is something.
Oh, sehr means sorcery in Islam.
What did you mean? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent magic down via Harut and Marut.
When they say sent magic down, that's the Islamic way of saying created, because it comes from above. Sent magic down, like Allah
Allah
created it.
treats you like that.
I have to translate Islamic, even though he's speaking English, I still have to translate what he's saying.
What did you mean? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent magic down via Harut and Marut. Sihr. Sihr, which is something that takes you at the fold of Islam. The act of homosexuality doesn't take you at the fold of Islam.
See, he's saying this is even a bigger sin. He's like, God created homosexuals, and that's a sin, still a sin. And God created magic, and doing magic is even a bigger sin than homosexuality. It's such a big sin that doing it takes you out of the fold of Islam. You're like, if you do sorcery, you're not a Muslim. If you commit a homosexual sin, a homosexual act, you have sinned, and you're still a Muslim. He's saying that doesn't take you out of the fold of Islam. You just sinned. But sihr is such a big sin that if you do it, you're no longer a Muslim. So it's even a bigger sin.
Sihr, which is something that takes you at the fold of Islam. The act of homosexuality doesn't take you at the fold of Islam, but involving in sihr can take you at the fold of Islam. Yeah. So now they were sent down, and the angels told them, "We are sent down as a test." What are you going to say? Well, Allah sent down sihr. Well, Allah sent down sihr. But welcome to.
It's a test, like what we said. It's a test. Right? These
Yeah.
are all like Allah sends these things as a
How
as a
predictable.
test.
But
Yeah.
Allah sent
What
it.
a
Did Allah sent it, and Allah.
Yeah.
what an epic reply. I mean, we said it even before seeing the video. We guessed it right.
What are you going to say?
Yeah.
But Allah sent down sihr. But Allah sent down sihr. But welcome to. But Allah sent it. Did Allah sent it, and Allah gave me the inclination that I want to do sihr? What kind of justification is this? You can't use this justification of we are created like this.
Yeah, so he's saying that exactly, like, if you want to excuse homosexuality because Allah made it, then you should say that sihr is also okay. Like if you're a sorcerer, you're like, hey, I'm doing sorcery. You're like, oh, that's haram. You shouldn't be doing sorcery. You're like, Allah created magic, so I could do sorcery. By the way, isn't it like so amazing? Like, do people know that these people actually believe that sorcery is a real thing? That's part of Islam. So he's talking about an example, a real example that like he's imagining an actual sorcerer, and we're like, hey, don't do sorcery, Mr. Sorcerer. That's haram. He's like, it can't be haram. Allah made sorcery. That's his example, because they actually believe that these things are real. We're talking to children. We are talking to children.
Because the major difference is why it's such a bad analogy or example, because sihr is or magic is an act. You do it. You conscientiously make that decision to go and do it. Let's just say, even if it's real, even though it's not, but let's just say if it's real, you're gonna do it. Homosexuality is like it's an innate feature of you. Magic is not an innate feature.
Actually, I don't know. How many sorcerers have you talked to, Harris? What if they say like, I have the itch. I need to cast the spell. Wait, you're still there?
You're
Oh,
frozen.
where is he? No, I wasn't.
Yeah,
frozen.
okay,
You were
yeah.
frozen. Okay, you're back.
Yeah.
Like, I said, you say that, Harris, but how many sorcerers have you talked to?
None.
None. Well, how do you know it's not an inclination? Maybe they have. Maybe once you do magic, you just feel the urge that you have to do magic. Like, you don't know that. Maybe like it's a thing that.
You reckon it's a biological thing? I don't know.
Not even biological. Maybe like it's an addiction. Maybe it's an addiction. Maybe once you do it, it's just like maybe you just tested it out and you didn't know it's a sin, and now it's just so hard to quit. Because
but homosexuality is not an addiction. That's just that has to be a biological innate feature.
Okay,
That's
what
I'm
if you?
saying.
No. Okay, sir, have you not read Harry Potter? People are born. It is biological. You have it in your blood. Have you not heard? Like, muggles and mudbloods, and like it's
True.
it
Okay.
is genetical.
Okay,
So
all
you
right,
are
all
born you're born a wizard. You're
You're
born,
born a wizard.
Yeah.
You're born a wizard, right? Okay, good.
I have sources for this.